All right, guys, well, here we are. Actually, the first main day I'm actually able to get out and shed hunt. We can finally start shed hunting here. The snow finally melted up for us down here in southern Ohio. And I'm gonna walk this property here. Not expecting a whole lot on this property compared to last year. This property here is where I found that really big, typical side, big 5-point last year. So I don't know what to expect here. I only have a couple bucks that even were really on the property late season. We'll see if we can find them. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have high hopes for this season, shed hunting wise. I mean, we killed 2 of the oldest bucks on the one property this year that we usually find their sheds. So there are a couple other good sized deer that we'll be looking for. But just maybe not as great of a year as it has been in the past. But we'll see what happens. It's pouring down rain here, so I got my phone out videoing, trying to get the camera wet. But we're gonna look for, hopefully find pretty much 2 main bucks here. One is a 5-year-old buck, not a huge buck, but probably like a 128 point. Another one is a young, probably 3-year-old, real tall 8 point. We found his complete set last year, so we'll see what we can do this time. Before I get started here, too much I'll say, it is raining, and what I always say about it, when it's raining, it's some of their best times to find sheds. When everything's wet, stuff just kind of pops out. You don't have any glare, usually from it being too sunny. So should be a really good day. It was pouring here, which, maybe not the best to walk, not the best weather to actually walk in, but as far as finding sheds, I would prefer it this way, for sure. So see what happens here. I can't believe it. And boom, just like that, we've been here 10 minutes, maybe not even 10 minutes. I just literally drove the 4-wheeler up and I find the complete set of the real tall 8-point that we were hoping to find here. I mean, you can't make it any easier than this. Check this out. I literally drove the 4-wheeler up, and this is what I see right here. Just tines sticking up. And that's what I could see. It is wet, and I could just tell a little bit different contrast. So that was an antler with those tines sticking up. And I was looking at it for the longest time, and I'm like, I wonder if the other side's here. Well, heck, I just looked to my right, and right there's the other side. But I couldn't even see that one at first. But I mean, doesn't get any easier than this right here. I can't believe it. I got a little over 100 acres to walk here today, and I only have maybe 2 bucks that I'm really looking for, and he drops right here, and within the first 10 minutes of me being here. Yeah, let's take a look here. Yeah, there's 1, there's 2, just as they lay. And we have the complete set of this buck from last year as well. And he put on some inches. He should be a stud next year. All right, let's pick these up here. Oh man. Nice young, and I'm thinking 3. He's not a wide deer, but he's got some tines. He's got some good tine lengths. Real good tine length. There's the other side. If you remember from last year, had a buck that had a little drop tine, and this is the buck, and I believe he had it on this side, but he did not grow it this year. But it's all right. He's gonna be a pretty buck next year. All right, well, let's keep walking. Man, you want to talk about an old historical rub here. Love it, man. That's awesome. Always love seeing those. Gets hit every year. Real cool. Man, I am so pumped about that that set there. I had no idea we'd be finding that today. Man, this property, I tell you what, it has produced some of the easiest sheds I've ever found. You know, they're right. Usually when I find them, they're either out in this clover field, or you know, they're close to the feeders. I haven't had to walk much to find a majority of my sheds here. This is a piece that we're hoping to purchase eventually, for, you know, to make it the home farm, but we'll see. But here, let me show you this clover plot here. You see these deer, they been pounding it recently. You know, this is this clover that I frost seeded every year, and I sprayed once or twice. You know, we'll see how it is during turkey. We'll see how it is during turkey season. That was the main reason why I wanted to turn this on to clover. I haven't found any sheds out in it yet, like I have the past couple of years. But as you can see, I mean, they're digging, and trying to get as much clover as possible. So it's cool to see. All right, well, I'm in a bedding area, so I'm trying to keep quiet just because I don't, even though I'm walking, I don't want to try to blow everything out. And we got number 3 actually, but I think it's off the buck we're looking for, the bully 8-point. Nothing special, but here, look at this. Boom. This is just what I see. There it lays. I'm gonna say that's the bully 8. I'm gonna take a picture of this real quick. All right, let's walk up to it. Yep, that's the bully 8. That is him. 5-year-old buck. Found one of his sides last year. See, good mass. It's got some good mass. All right, let's pick him up. Oof. This deer is not a wide deer at all, and he actually lost. He lost back in, I want to say January, right after muzzleloader season. And he's one of the most visible bucks we have on the property. But so I'm pumped to have one of his sides here. But yep, bully 8-point. Well, there's that shed. So I'm actually walking out here. I still got a lot more walking to do, but just a couple things to touch on. I'm actually going to go take these sheds back to the truck. And here's the reason being, and just something to think about. You know, everybody loves to pile them up and have stringers full of sheds, and I mean, that's cool and all. But where I hunt here, you know, I have farmers and locals that'll stop and talk to me or something. They'll see my truck parked, come and stop talking to me. I don't want to walk out with a big pile of sheds, and them to see me walk out with a big pile of sheds. So I'm going to go take these back to the truck, throw them in there real quick, and continue to walk. You know, even though they don't have permission to be on the property, it still doesn't mean anything. You know, when it comes to antlers, you can't trust people. So, you know, they see me coming out with a big pile of sheds. Two things. They know there's sheds here, and they're going to try to shed hunt it. You know, sneak on and look. Or they know that I'm carrying big bucks. They know that there's nice bucks here. So just something to think about. You know, I try to be somewhat secretive about my approach, and I think it saves some deer lives. There's bucks that I hunt that, you know, probably not many people know about, and I like to keep it that way. So just something to think about. Also, this has become way too easy of a shed hunt. It is not normally like this, but I will say it's like wherever I walk it, you know, my target bucks, this is the 2 main bucks that I'm trying to find, and I found them within the first 20 minutes of walking, and I barely walked. But it pays to know how your deer use your property at all times of the year. And I run cameras all year long because I also know what bucks are in the area to find their sheds. So, you know, I knew both these bucks were in this general area, so I figured I had a chance, and I went right to where they like to spend a lot of their time. So, you know, it helps to know your property, know how they like to maneuver through your property, but also run cameras all year long. That's a big help. So we'll keep going. Nice little fence jump right here. Down on this bottom. No sheds though. And before I get rained out here the rest of the day, you know, this is just my first video of the season. This is my first walk. So go ahead, and if you want to see more of my shed videos that hopefully I'll be posting more, go ahead and hit like and subscribe, and you know, get notifications whenever I post a new video if you're into shed hunting videos. Also, these sheds weren't the first sheds I found this season. I did find one a couple weeks ago in a real easy area, not down here, and you know, in the snow. So I'll post that clip here in a second so you can see that. All right, got the first one of the season here. 8-pointer that we know pretty well here. He's actually got a messed up eye. First one of the season here, little food plot, close to a baiting station, and we're gonna have the little dude pick it up for us. Come on, Link.
What is that?
Dropped last night.
What is that?
In this snow. Pick it up.
Oh, can you get it?
Oh,
Yay!
look at that, buddy.
Shed.
First shed, yeah.
Show it off.
What
Show
is
it
that,
off to the
Lincoln?
camera.
Lincoln, what is that?
Deer.
Deer, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, deer. Good job. Don't put that in your mouth. Look at
Let's show
that.
it off.
Yeah.
Say,
There's some blood on the ground here, too. It looks like there's some blood on the base. Let's take a look. Yeah, a little bit. But nice, nice young buck. Yeah, there's some blood. Nice. Yeah. Let's check out this blood here. Right there's some blood. But yep, out here digging and pawing at. We got some winter wheat and winter rye, cereal grain here, mixed in with some brassica tops. Yeah, here you can see they've really been digging. Yeah, you can see they're nipping it off. All right, awesome. First one of the season. Man, this is getting ridiculous. I think I'm gonna have to call it a day. It sucks that I really wanted to hit almost all this property today because I got a lot of other area I gotta cover for some more bucks. I mean, I can't complain. I found the bucks I'm looking for, but I barely scratched the surface here today. So I'll probably have to come back and hit some more just until I feel like I've walked it down this bottom here and found 2 dead deer. One I knew about earlier. It was a buck that died, I think, from injuries during deer season, whether he got shot or he might have, I think he even got hurt fighting. But he's a nice 8-point. And there's another buck up here, or another shed buck up here that's dead. Found him down this bottom. I don't find sheds usually in this bottom, but I do typically find dead deer, usually at least 1 or 2 a year down in this bottom. So I'll probably walk this out a little bit and we'll go from there. But I'm probably gonna head home. It's getting a little crazy. I barely can even video. My phone is soaked. I'm soaked to the bone. So keep walking a little bit here and then we'll get out of here. right, so here's just to show you the difference between this buck from last year and this year. This was the little drop tine buck that we found. So you see, put on some inches. I have a little piece of paper underneath that one antler there just to keep it from rolling back. But other than that, his antlers sit there just perfect. But yeah, so pretty cool just to see, you know, what they do from year to year and how many inches he's put on. He's definitely put on some good height. It's a good tine length, but yeah, it's a good looking buck. I think he's 3. That's what I have always, or that's what I believe this year. Thought he was 2 last year, but yeah, just good looking buck, and you know, we'll see what he blows into hopefully here next year. He's not a super wide deer. I have him spaced out farther than what he would naturally be. He's not a real wide deer, but good tine length, so hopefully add some mass and be a real nice deer.